All righty, you all. Peaceful greetings, Islam, Islam, Islam. I am Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey here at Morocco at northwest of Mexham, and I'm here with my bros.
Islam, namaste, Horary Bey.
Islam, Terrell, Tamari, Bey. How art thou?
Islam, Islam. We'd like to welcome you all to our 7hillstar.com. All right. This is our 7-day tropic medical astro weather report, and we are going through our 7 hill star astro calendar. That is correct, and we're going through that. We will be going through April, Aries 2021. March. If I'm not mistaken. March, Aries 2021 to February, Pisces 2022. Alrighty, so I'm just going to get right into the screen share, guys. Let's just get right into it. Knock this on out, alrighty, and get to all the good goods that we do at the end. However, guys, we were, making sure we were going to come to you guys today during the sun hour, and we're here at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because usually Brother Hasan is just usually like, okay, guys, I might be ready at this time, and then like Brother Corey and Brother Jag get this text. Thank you for your patience in advance, brothers. And I know they'd be like, man, I'm about to go to sleep, man. I'm joking. And anywho, it's really cool, guys, for us to really bring you this at this time. And we're really just, surfing some energies and making sure that we're looking at some things so that when we bring some things to you guys in a couple of cycles or so, trusting that you'll be able to take some of this vibranium and use it for yourselves at home. All righty. So yes, all righty, baby. We about to get started. Let's do it. Let me go and screeneth, shareth. All righty. And if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me see if I got this right. Thursday and Tuesday is Brother Corey, correct?
Yes.
Yay! Right? Friday and Monday is Brother Terrell, Tamari, Bey, and Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday is I. Yes, you have Friday. Yeah, and I have Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, correct? And again, guys, 7 Hill Star Astro Calendar, March, Aries 2021, February, Pisces 2022. Yes, baby, you can ad-lib the whole time. I don't mind. All right. So with that being said, guys, time never was when man was not, and we are quoting El-Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali doing religious corporate activity being Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And again, we are now giving our diverse testimonies to give a full synthesis for the next 7 days for the 26th August 2021 to the 1st September 2021. And so the months we're giving testimony actually for compiling into a delineation, a full synthesis, is where the sun's transiting the fire sign Leo, dealing with the lion, right? And that's ruled by the sun. And earth sign Virgo, dealing with the virgin, right? Holding the baby, all right? Ruled by Mercury. And so, of course, again, like we said, we're going through the 26th, 27th, 28th, and that'll be Brother Corey, Brother Terrell, and I. And then I again, and then Brother Terrell, and then Brother Corey. Right, for the conclusion pertaining to August. And then we're going to go into where the sun will be transiting even further the month pertaining to Virgo and Libra, the earth sign Virgo again, the Virgin ruled by Mercury, and the air sign Libra, dealing with the scales, as it said, right? Ruled by Venus, all righty. And I'll be concluding there with Wednesday, the 1st, right? So, guys, let's get right into it. And I yield the floor to Brother Corey.
Islam. Oh, Islam. All right. Natural Thursday, August 26, 2021. The moon is in Aries. Sunrise appears to be 6:34. Sunset appears to be 1941. All right, so we're observing Mercury at 24 degrees Virgo, 41 minutes in the 11th. Is that in the 11th? That's in the 12th, right? It's in the 12th house, actually. All right. Yeah, that's in the 12th house. Trine, retrograde Pluto, 24 degrees Capricorn, 14 minutes in the 4th house. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, for sure. All right, communications or even traveling with others is in harmony with deep internal transformation, right? So maybe as we kind of take ourselves on this path of self-realization, personal evolution, if you will, kicking our own asses, as some of our brothers would say, sometimes we may need to communicate with others, you know what I'm saying, and in order to help us progress. We don't need to lean on people, but sometimes we need to vent shit out and kind of help us process. However, this could also be related to like maybe planning a business trip or something like that. You know what I mean? Or even planning something that's like something that's a trip, some travel where you do want to do like, what do they call them? Like retreats, where you do want to go do some like self-healing and all that stuff, self-reflection. All right. So that's that for that 10:23 a.m. All right. So moving right along, bro, we got the moon squaring retrograde Pluto still at 14:02. So the moon is 24 degrees Aries, 41 minutes, and that is in the 5th, while Pluto is 24 degrees Capricorn, 41 minutes, retrograding still in the 2nd house. Now, emotions stirred up at home may become an obstacle to your personal development, right? So take yourself on, once again, kick your own ass, stand on principle, and face the mirror session. Like face yourself, because there's some transformation that's going to occur. And you're going to have to deal with it. That just is what it is. So possess yourself and don't allow yourself to be possessed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Islam. Moving on. At 17:14, right? We got the moon sextile or 60 degrees away from Jupiter, right? 17:14. So the moon is 26 degrees Aries, still in Aries, 19 minutes. In the 3rd house now is where our Luna is. And that's 60 degrees from Jupiter in Aquarius, 26 degrees, 19 minutes. And that's in the 2nd. Zoom back out a little bit. That's the 2nd house. That's interesting.
Yes.
Islam. Okay. This is a good energy for inspiring passionate leaders or leadership that's ready to take on the status quo, right? So it's ready to take on the status quo kind of head on. And yeah, I mean, like that says a lot right there. The moon goes void course at this transit 17:14, and it looks like from my calculations it will be void course or buyer's remorse, if you will, for the next 7 hours and 12 minutes until it passes on to my next bro's delineation. Well, okay, yeah, we got the moon here. What's it, 7 hours 20 minutes, what you got, 46 seconds, right? Cool. Islam.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
I yield on to my broski doski. That was the no look pass, bro.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I got a bucket.
I was double checking the time. I'm like, yeah, it's about 7 hours, 12 minutes. Like
I got my bucket. Good pass.
It's your time.
Good pass. You know what I mean? Good pass.
The assist. He's heating up.
My first bucket. All right, Islam. This is the 27th August, 1441, right? Nil. This is the holy day. So enjoy your day. And at this moment, at 126 minutes, the moon is in the 11th house and it moved into Taurus, right? It's in the 11th house. So yeah, resources is at the forefront, or, group economics, again, like I said last week, that's really at the forefront, I'll say for the next like 3 months. But anyway, I delineated here. The moon enters Taurus. Support from others will initiate fresh starts, so you're releasing the things that needs to be released. Acknowledging the wound, so to speak, right? Resources are coming in tempo. So, don't just spend with no acknowledgement of what you're spending, so to speak, right? And look not to unite with the unequals. And that would just pertain to that being's mindset. So, that they would only think they were unequal to you, so to speak. So, know what that is and, move accordingly, so to speak. Moving on, 0900 in 19 minutes, sun or the moon in Taurus at 4 degrees, 29 minutes. That's in the 8th house. The sun is in the 11th house. That's a trine, right? 4 degrees, 29 minutes. The sun is in Virgo. So again, the sun being in the 11th house, again, group economics, teamwork makes the dream work. I'm literally not going to stop saying it. I delineated here. This is a perfect time to handle the public affairs or your public affairs, and bring the group involved or unite with the group. So you can bounce off of ideas, so to speak. How do we make, or how do we solidify what we're trying to, accomplish, so to speak? How do we make it happen, right? Harmony within the group will unite the group's resources. So again, teamwork makes the dream work. We bring in all our resources together. We have more than what we had individually. It's not an argument. So balance is essential. It has to be balanced. You don't want to outweigh one another. You don't want to outweigh one another. You don't want to overextend yourself. You don't want that being to overextend themselves. That's being, responsible. And this is the last delineation for the 27th of August, 1441. The moon in Taurus, 8 degrees, 22 minutes. It's squaring Saturn in Aquarius, 8 degrees, 22 minutes. So again, the group is at the forefront. What do we need to do to remove these obstacles that we put in front of us, or the obstacles that are in front of us, right? First house, 4th house. Yeah, so, self and home, domestic security. Let's make that happen. Observing restrictions, delays. Okay, wait. Observing restrictions and delays, right, can enhance your patience within the group again, and realize where your authority lies. And smoky mirrors may fade away. So, your authority, you're the author of, your reality. So realize that. And then, you'll realize that you are the authoritative figure pertaining to what you're creating. It's pretty much how that goes. We can stop as a collective, stop pointing the finger at someone else. So, the smoky mirrors will fade away with that, acknowledgement. Right? Right? And I yield to my brother, Islam.
Islam. All righty, bro. Thank you all so much. You guys did an excellent demonstration thus far. I'm sitting back and I'm listening as I'm looking at, as you guys are saying what you're saying. I'm just going over the keyword selection as I'm listening to you. And I'm just like, wow, that's really good. Good flow. I'm just over here trying not to nerd out right now. Right. Anyway.
Yeah, that's how I felt when Brother Corey was going there. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm just not trying to nerd. I'm like, let me keep my composure. These are really good testimonies. All right. All right, here I go. All right. So 28th August 2021. All righty. We have the moon transiting Taurus. All righty. Sunrise 0636 minutes thereafter. Sunset 1900 hours and 38 minutes thereafter. As you guys can see, we have Luna and Uranus conjunct right here in Taurus. So Luna and Uranus in Taurus in the 9th house in the 4th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating values invested in socioeconomics are shared in an erudite forum. Values invested in socioeconomics are shared in an erudite forum. So you guys might find yourself, getting some, socioeconomics, keys in areas where you're, going to get some quote unquote education and or erudite studies. All right. Continuing, right? And that, took place at 551 minutes thereafter, that conjunction there at 14 degrees, that is 45 minutes. Not to mention Uranus retrograde since the 19th. All righty. August. All right. And will be stationed direct, right? Uranus will be stationed direct January 18th, 2022 at about 10:26 a.m. is when it'll be direct then. So we got 5 months of Uranus retrograde, guys. All righty, moving forward, guys. The next delineation at 1414. All righty. We have Luna trine Mars. All righty. So we have Luna and Taurus in the 6th house in the 4th lunar mansion in harmony with 120 degrees in aspect to Mars in Virgo in 9th house in the 14th lunar mansion. And I actually bear testimony stating comprehending trust and in-home banking amends loved ones and increases their functionality. All righty. So families are going to be coming together and repairing based on the fact that there will be a collective comprehension pertaining to trusts and in-home banking, or popularly termed, quote unquote, family banking. All right. Continuing, my third testimony for Saturday, 28th August 2021 at 20 hours and 55 minutes thereafter. We have Luna sextile Neptune, all righty, at 22 degrees, 13 minutes. It's a partile sextile, and Neptune's retrograde, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually sit here and remember the date and the time for Neptune going direct, all right? It's just slipping right now. I can just bring the ephemeris up, but let's move forward. Luna in Taurus in the 6th house in the 4th lunar mansion. That happened to me in class Sunday. I'm going over what is that, midpoint? I'm going over midpoint trees. And as I'm going over, I'm like, yeah, check these out, check out those aspects. And I'm like, golden mean ratios slip my mind. Right. And I'm just like, but anywho, Luna in Taurus in the 6th house in the 4th lunar mansion. Pardon me. Luna in Taurus in the 2nd house, in the 5th lunar mansion, is in a growth opportunity aspect, which is 60 degrees, in aspect to Neptune in Pisces in the 12th house. Y'all heard that? Neptune in Pisces in the 12th house. That's a triple 12 in an Numeric code, right? In 28th lunar mansion, and I bear testimony stating that loved ones gather heirloom possessions when informed about a surprise proposal gathering. Loved ones gather heirloom possessions when informed about a surprise proposal gathering. Let's move on to Sunday, the 29th August 2021. All righty, Luna still transiting Taurus, but will be ingressing Gemini. Sunrise at 0637 minutes thereafter. Sunset 1937 minutes thereafter. Luna's in Taurus in the 11th house in the 5th lunar mansion in a harmony aspect. That's 120 degrees in aspect to Pluto, which is retrograde, right? Also, again, time and date slip into mind just for a second, but just moving forward. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn in the 7th house in the 23rd lunar mansion. I bear testimony stating that matrimonial considerations are better planned when both parties learn one another's in-home culture, right? And that's important because the 23rd lunar mansion, if I'm not mistaken, is not the best for matrimonial obligations. The mansion turned luck of the swallower. So I also am just comprehending, even hold on, give me 2 seconds. If I'm not mistaken,
definitely the swallower.
Yeah, it's like defective eyesight going on with where the moon is. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like defective eyesight. So it's like if you're looking for your plans to work a certain way, it's like wait, get to know everybody and everyone and everything a little clearer, get a better sight of everything that's going on, so to speak. So that's kind of how I am looking at that one. All righty, here we go for the second testimony. 29th August 2021. All righty, we have Luna square Jupiter. All righty. And it's funny because, you know, even in some of you guys' testimonies earlier, you were talking about families coming together. And so I'm seeing that theme again. Because with this Luna square Jupiter, right? We have Luna and Taurus in the 10th house in the 5th lunar mansion. Squaring, all right? That's a challenging or obstacle aspect. That's 90 degrees or quartile, right? To Jupiter in Aquarius, and it's retrograde also. All righty, in the 7th house in the 26th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony, right? Stating that matrimonial plans are challenged by foreseen travel hindrances. Matrimonial plans are challenged by foreseen travel hindrances. So that means that, you know, someone's consulting an astrologer, obviously, especially with that that heavy 11th house energy with Jupiter in the retrograde fashion, right? So, and 26 degrees Taurus is fortune by matrimony. So when you see like those types of like, you see the moons dealing with fortune by matrimony. However, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, that 5th lunar mansion, and that 5th lunar mansion does support matrimony. It really does. Whereas 26th lunar mansion doesn't. 26th lunar mansion is like, go to work, build something, travel. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? Travel plans may go awry, so let's postpone the planning of the nuptials. Anyway, moving forward, right? And again, guys, that was for did I get that right? I know I changed that. It's actually Luna, right? It's funny that my computer put that back on Uranus, but it's for Luna, guys. Actually, 26 degrees, right? Moving forward, right? 29th of August 2021 at 10:58 and 13 seconds thereafter. It looks like we have a moon and Mercury in harmony at their anaretic degrees, right? At 29 degrees, 9 minutes, and a partile trine there. Luna's in Taurus in the 7th house in the 5th lunar mansion, still in a harmony aspect at 120 degrees in aspect to Mercury in Virgo in the 11th house, alrighty, in the 14th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating that loved ones treat one another to a grooming and spa day. Loved ones treat one another to a grooming and spa day. People want to look like movie stars on this day. It's highly interesting too, because I got a feeling that there's going to be a lot of like grooming and prepping around that weekend. Because I know this is a Sunday that I'm giving testimony for. I can just kind of seize it. Anyway, moving right along, my last testimony for Sunday, 29th August 2021, at 42 minutes after 1200 hours, that is, Luna ingresses Gemini here at the draughtsmanship degree. Get your right on, right? And Luna is there in Gemini in the 7th house in the 5th lunar mansion still. And here it's just very simple. I bear testimony stating planning the family reunion, quote unquote. Like this, it's the proverbial planning the family reunion with where this is, especially when you really just kind of go into the mansion that it's sitting in. It's like, let's make sure this is here. Let's organize this. You got to make sure this is in place here. You know what I mean? Pick that up over there. It's kind of, you can just kind of see it all coming together. So definitely the congressional events, so to speak, people coming together is definitely a theme that I see repeating in our testimonies thus far. And I yield the floor to you, Brother Terrell, Tamari Bey. Islam.
Goodness gracious. Okay. I did it again. Islam.
Freestyle?
This is the 30th of August. What is Islam? 30th of August, 1441. This is Ilo Agaraya. I didn't tell you the sunrise last time again, but you're fine. But the sun seems to rise on Moon Day at 0638 minutes, and it seems to set at 1935. Right? So at 1:10 a.m. on this day, August or 30th of August, right? Mercury moves into Libra. Mercury is in the 4th house. Yes, that's great. That's pretty cool. Right? So unifying minds, again, like bro just said, there's this theme that we're seeing pertaining to unity, or just teaming up, so to speak, uniting one's resources, right? So unifying minds, enforcing and making law, right? So, do what your mother put you here for. Basically, realize that you have the ability to think. So utilize that ability, right? And don't let someone utilize it for you. That's how that goes, right? Moving on, 2 hours and 13 minutes later, if my calculation is right, 3 minutes later, not 13 minutes, 2 hours and 3 minutes later. 313, 103:13. The moon is in Gemini now. It is in the, what is going on there? 11th house, right? 11th house, and it is the square in the moon in Virgo in the 2nd house. All right, so again, that's dealing with the group and how we unify and use our minds and not get emotional, right? So I delineated here, minor changes may present themselves. So be mindful not to say things you don't really mean, and, just avoid the petty arguments. There's no need to just let your emotions control. Yeah, just don't let your emotions control you. The person who you're engaging with, let them express themselves openly and don't judge them. Basically, that's the reality of it. They are who they are, or they are being who they choose to be. So, come to terms with that, right? And that'll be highlighted throughout this cycle that we're delineating here from the what we got from the 25th to the 1st or the 2nd. Anyway, the cycle.
What you saying, bro?
Can you hear me? Am I clear?
No, you said what, from the 25th to the 1st?
I was talking about the cycle pertaining to this energy that I'm speaking on, pertaining to the group, and how we need to just analyze ourselves and the group, so to speak, with this.
Yes. If I could add to your wisdom, that sun in the 2nd house and that moon in the 11th, it's just like, it's so funny because those are like two of the houses that don't angle the ascendant, right? So, well, hold on, give me 1 second. No, it would be the 12th house that doesn't angle the ascendant, but the 2nd house doesn't angle the ascendant. However, by this being a closing square, a waning square, it's almost like a detailed closure I hear ringing in your testimony. So that's why I was like, wow, yeah. Like I saw it when you was saying it as you was going over it, and I was just looking. I'm like, wow, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no need to hold on to things, or disagreements. Let the disagreements go. It's not anything to hold on to, right?
Yeah.
So then, the last testimony here, 2 hours and 13 minutes after that. So at 0526 minutes, right? The moon in Gemini still 8 degrees, 13 minutes is trining Saturn now, 8 degrees, 13 minutes, right? That Saturn energy is potent. Realizing, this is what I delineate here, realize you are responsible for your actions, right? You are the authority. Again, like I said earlier, you are the author, you are the creator, you do create, your experience. You can't really, you can, if you wanted to, point the finger, but that wouldn't be efficient, so to speak. You are the authority, right? Which has been bestowed upon you, from your mother. So, your mother she has a lot to do with, you. So realize that and honor that, and connect back to that mindset. Honor your ancient foremothers and forefathers. Honor your ancient foremothers and forefathers. That's, Prophet Noble Drew Ali told you, or told us all. It's good to realize your lineage, your heritage, your culture, right? Where do you come from? Your mother, right? Islam. So I yield.
Islam. Is that on the me?
Yeah. Yes. I didn't know who, but yes.
Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. The moon is in Gemini. Sunrise appears to be 6:39. Sunset appears to be 1934. So we're observing the moon at 17 degrees Gemini, 37 minutes in the 12th, all right? And that is trine or 120 degrees from Venus, 17 degrees Libra. Oh, yeah, Libra, 37 minutes in the 5th. What's my testimony here? Balancing the being, right? Balancing the self through sincere breathing practice may align one with beautiful insights, right? Or seeing the beauty of your intuition, because let's kind of work with that angle too. Seeing the beauty of your intuition, because some of us have these intuit. Well, we all have it. Some of us neglect it. Indeed. There's different levels to your relationship with yourself. However, see the beauty in that, because my last testimony kind of is on the same theme. So I won't jump forward. However, we're always jumping forward because we're doing that.
Right.
See the beauty in that insight, in that intuition, in that sensitivity you have to notice the subtleties in your experience.
Islam.
Right?
Islam.
So moving forward to 6:36, all right? 6:36, we're observing the moon or luna at 20 degrees, 20 degrees Gemini, 38 minutes in the 10th house, right? Is that the 10th? Is that the 11th on your chart? What?
No, it's the 10th. You were correct,
okay.
bro.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, where your chart be looking, it always throws me off, man.
Well, that's because it's an alcabaceous. Last cycle, I think it was on Regiomontanus house system, and this time it's on alcabaceous. I was just looking at different things, man. So again, I was in the middle of something, and then I got to, doing our graphic designs for our for our presentation. But it still works out, though.
Islam, yeah, oh yeah.
Time spaces.
I know, right?
Time never was what man was not, right? So
Islam.
So that's Luna, 20 degrees Gemini, 38 minutes in the 10th, as confirmed by the brothers, right? We've all observed that, right? And it's squaring at 90 degrees away from Mars, 20 degrees Virgo, 38 minutes in the 1st house. Whose house? 1st house. All right, so let's see here. I don't want to say this. I don't necessarily want to say it the way I wrote it. So be mindful of how forceful you may come off, right? When you're sincere about being of service to others, like you're in the heart, your heart is in the right place, you're trying to do good. However, that energy, if you're too head on about it, too kind of ram's head about it, it may conflict with evolving your own thinking and intuitive faculties. You know what I'm saying? So even though your heart is in the right place, watch where you're ramming your head. You know,
for you personal trainers, it looks like you're going to be getting new clientele.
Yes,
new clientele,
and they may be a bit, you know.
See that Mercury in the first in Libra? Business contracts, and it's ruling in the midheaven and the first house. And the people are in the business house. And people is the moon. Mars is the personal trainer.
Yeah.
Mars in Virgo is the personal trainer.
Yes. In the first house. Yeah, so Mars is
that's the new clientele. What personal trainers?
I'm trying to get in shape.
Brother Corey says, I claim it.
Workout plan. Let's go.
Yeah, word.
Corey's workout plan.
Meal prep too.
Corey's workout plan.
Meal prepping.
That's right. Put in work. Get your turban.
Core movement. Hashtag core movement. At core movement.
At core movement.
At core movement.
At core movement.
This like those movies that just like do product placement all of a sudden. It's like, what does that product have to do with
not
that?
To go too far on
it
a
had
tangent.
everything to do with it.
Not to go too far on a tangent, but yeah, we should, we should talk about, having some things go across the screen while we're doing this, since the people.
Minds look at that Mars in the first house. Look at that guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to look into StreamYard. That's what that is, and then that way we
have
can
short attention spans, man. You gotta give them something to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll do StreamYard, I guess, in a month or so, and in that way we can simulcast on Facebook and YouTube at the same time and throw some banners up.
All right, back to the future, right? Back to the future. So moving along to is it 941 or 941? We got the moon squaring a retrograde Neptune. The Luna is 22 degrees Gemini in the 9th house, 22 degrees Gemini, 9 minutes in the 9th, 90 degrees from Neptune retrograde at 22 degrees Pisces. So that's Neptune and Pisces in the 6th. So you got some dreamy type energy going on, your dreams of service, maybe the quote unquote American dream. I don't know. However, we're the American reality. So let's get back to it. Wow. Thoughts one has pertaining to higher learning, philosophy, and religion may conflict with the dream and vision, right? The dream and vision pertaining to involuntary service rendered by the people. So isn't that the American dream? Quote American dream, right? It conflicts with the dream and vision pertaining to involuntary services rendered by the people. So the service that the people don't know they're rendering to the corporate entity, you can go down that rabbit hole.
Do not feed the beast. That's
right. So, trust your own thinking and vibrate on that higher learning, philosophy, and religion principles, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because obstacles are also cause an opportunity for growth. You know what I'm saying? It just depends if you take that obstacle on and you kind of use that square as a fucking step up. You feel me?
Right.
So Islam. Moving along to 1648. 1648 in the PM. 1648. We got the moon trine or 120 degrees from a retrograde Jupiter. Right. All right. So look, Luna's at 25 degrees Gemini in the 6th, and Jupiter is retrograde at 25 degrees Aquarius in the 1st. So it's a lot of a lot going on, right? You might be like super emotional, you might be like super sensitive, you might be experiencing like kind of like really strong thoughts and like deep thoughts, you know what I'm saying, that are kind of sensitive pertaining to the condition we're in as a whole, the public welfare, right? Yourself, However, what I see even most here is really exercise your tuition. So this goes back to how I said my first testimony is relative to my last. Exercise your testimony. Exercise your intuition. Study yourself and make peace with yourself. Listen to your inner voice or trust your own thinking, right? But don't overindulge, right? So whatever you got going on, just try not to overdo it. Again, exercise your intuition, trust your thinking, or you may short circuit, right? Because this energy, this 25-degree Gemini and 25-degree Aquarius is like drunkenness and alcoholism and neurasthenia, right? So it's like really, if you need to like get back to that first delineation and like do that breath work so you can find the beauty in your intuition and your sensitivity, because by the time it gets to like later in the day, you might be experiencing some things that may feel overwhelming if you don't find some peace and harmony and balance. So start your day off right? And be yourself. And donate. The moon goes void course. The moon voids course, right? And from my calculations, it is void of course for 10 hours and 22 minutes. Right?
Yeah, looking like that.
Islam, and I yield. And I yield to my bro Hasan, right? You're up.
Islam, yes. Alrighty. So yeah, that is because 12 or 048 would make that 8 hours. 12 plus 26. Is that right? Am I reading that right? 16 is 4, right? 4 to 12 is 8 hours. Yep. So the 048. Okay, 8 hours. That's 12 minutes left to 1 plus 26 get you at 38. So 8:38 for the void of course.
8:38.
Is it? I think it's 8:38 because that last transit was at 16.
16:48. And what's the next transit for the moon?
126. 0126.
0126. Okay. What did I have?
16. It's no biggie. I was just, you know what I mean? When you had asked, I was just double checking, bro. You already know. It's no biggie. It's the fact that we even do this every week as a community service, bro. We're allowed some room. You know what I mean? Like, you know, guys.
Hey, we're live, man.
Yeah, and it's cool. Yeah, I had a brain fart yesterday. I said yesterday. Look, but yeah, last cycle.
Yeah, it is.
Void of course. I was like, that's not a void of course. That's not what that is. And it was literally a void of course. Like,
of course, it's a void of course.
It is what it is, man. I mean, and that's why we do this. We do this so that the people will recognize, it's like NPR, it's like National Public Radio. Your contribution to you getting your full yearly chart and transit report, calendar and transit report, when you exchange for that, you not only are showing us that you're thankful for this every Wednesday, however, at the same time, you're taking you seriously.
Oh my goodness. Like, if we give you this for free, imagine what we do if you compensate us.
Goodness, they have no clue. Bro,
that's an interesting thought. Think about it.
Think about it. Come on, man.
And that's the thing too. Like, I think we're gonna have to show them the certifications at the end, bro. Like, we're all gonna have to hold up our certifications. Like, yeah, like it's official. Like, we really are doing our own thing. But anyway, let's move on. Yes, 8 hours and 38 minutes later, after Brother Corey's last delineation, guys, for the first September 2021, at 0126 minutes thereafter, we have Luna ingressing its domicile, right? However, it's in the 12th house. So I have here for my data written for this delineation here, first and foremost. Luna, of course, transiting from Gemini to ingress Cancer. Sunrise at 0640 minutes thereafter. Sunset 1932 minutes thereafter. And of course, Luna entering there at 0 degrees Cancer, it's the cusp of the 8th lunar mansion. 1 to 3 degrees Cancer are fortunate degrees, and 1 to 2 degrees Cancer are degrees pertaining to sight. Luna there in Cancer in the 12th house in the 8th lunar mansion. All righty, I bear testimony stating loved ones gather at home to acquire and secure proper breathing techniques. Right? So I think a lot of people are going to be, it's like that when you come home to come with your family, everybody's kind of coming home to share everything they've learned in their travels. Right? So loved ones gather at home to acquire and secure proper breathing techniques. Moving forward, next at 0746 minutes thereafter, Luna squaring Thoth. All right, Luna squaring Mercury there. Hermes, Trismegistus. All right, at 3 degrees 10 minutes is the partile square there for Luna and Mercury, right? For Chandra and Buddha. And I bear testimony stating for Luna in Cancer in the 10th house in the 8th lunar mansion, quartile that is, a challenging or obstacle aspect that's 90 degrees to Mercury in Libra in the 1st house in the 15th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating that mitigations are sought for signaling issues between communication devices and home security systems. Again, mitigations are sought for signaling issues between communication devices and home security systems. Moving on, final testimony, all righty, to complete our full synthesis, our brotherly delineation for the 26th August 2021 to the 1st September 2021. At 20:52 minutes thereafter, that's a 9, right? 22 plus 0 plus 5 plus 2 is a 9. All right, that's a 9. And we have Luna, pardon me, we have Sol, actually. Sol and Luna in, 60-degree aspect, that is. So we have Sol in Virgo in the 6th house, in the 13th lunar mansion, in a growth opportunity aspect, of course, that's 60 degrees, that's sextile, to Luna. Look, we got another triple here. Luna in Cancer in the 4th house, 444, right? Luna in Cancer in the 4th house in the 8th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating, in conclusion, create gardening play dates with friends and loved ones. Create gardening play dates with friends and loved ones. I'm telling you guys, it'll be great for your little ones, all righty? And it'll be great for the quote unquote family functionality, all righty? So create gardening play dates, all righty? So discuss it. This will start making the mothers of different families starting to get to know one another. Well, really, you guys start seeing a reversion of your estate. The more you communicate with one another in love, truth, peacefully, right? Which brings about inherently freedom, and justice will take its course regardless. We'd like to thank you guys for joining us for our 7 Hill Star, 7-day a 7-day tropic medical astro weather report, where we're utilizing the 7 Hill Star astro calendar for March Aries 2021 to February Pisces 2022. And I did not spotlight myself for that last testimony. So there I go, all late. Yeah! All right, anyway, time never was when man was not, again quoting El-Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali doing corporate religious activity, being prophet noble Drew Ali. Gratitude indeed and peace be unto you all. I want to stop the screen share here just for a second so you guys can see us for a moment. However, I want to remind you guys that go to 7hillstar.com, right?
Do it
That's
now.
where I'm about to actually take you guys just in for a second. But let me release this real quick, this spotlight. One moment. And then let's get on back and just take you guys there real quick and just show you, as we do when we close on out, And then I think Mother Segment's going to get ready.
Go to 7hillstar.com.
Do her thing.
Do
right?
it,
So actually, let me just, I know I already have it up here. Yes. All righty, guys. You know, when you go to 7hillstar.com, guys, subscribe. All right. Join our email list and get those emails, right? A lot of people will be getting emails either tonight or early tomorrow pertaining to this 7-day astro weather report, guys. Our email list is getting really long. It's growing, guys. It's really growing. So we like it when you guys, come on through, sign on up, and get yourselves some goodies when it comes to astrology. All right, so we're going to get on out of here, guys. The 7-day astro weather report. You guys know you click on that there. It'll take you right here, you guys, to see our last brotherly delineation of our diverse testimonies, all right, from the 19th to the 25th of August, 2021. It is uppeth thereth for you guys to still view until we put this right there on the website, change the link and the thumbnail, right? However, you can still see, because the last testimony in that video is about tonight, about today, right? So we always are giving new testimony. However, we already given testimony about today on the previous, video. So you guys can always just see what our progress is. Keep a diary, guys. We're doing these testimonies every Wednesday, and you can check us every day. See how it, happens in your life. These things, make you feel like, it's resonating with you. Reach out to us. Do what you got to do, guys. All righty. So with that being said, going on home, guys, let's go on down to the featured products. Right? You guys know you can go and download all the free things there as far as the study posters and study sheets. Right? Get your hands on the Little Starseeds AstroLiteracy set, guys. 30 units in lieu of lawful money for that. LMOs and RA tuition. Guys, never forget, you can get not only your sound done through us, guys, for 60 units in lieu of lawful money per hour, but your publicity, graphics, and website also by Mother Sekhmet L, pinkilluminance.com. You guys will be seeing soon. You guys have been seeing those that have been checking her out on her social medias, both on Instagram and Facebook. You guys are seeing clothes. You guys are seeing, CBD products for your food. You guys are seeing, Florida waters and facial scrubs and silver jewelry. Like, it's just, Pink Illuminance is doing quite a lot there in the background, guys. And, guarantee that you guys won't be disappointed when you start getting your hands on her products. JaguarSolar trademarked that AstroLiteracy session for 60 units in lieu of lawful money per the hour, guys. You guys will not be disappointed. I mean, you hear how these brothers, they're writing their own, testimonies, guys. This is how we get down. And these are 7hillstar.com astrology certified astrologers. All righty. AstroCore trademark, right? AstroCore AstroLiteracy review session with Brother Horary Bey, 60 units in lieu of lawful money per the hour. What's my purpose with me for 60 units in lieu of lawful money for the hour? And the mirror session, guys. It's probably the last night. Seriously, this time you'll see it at 1:08. Right, for that 3-hour session, guys. I know you're thinking to yourself, like, yeah, because the mirror is something that really is one of the first things you should get, especially when you're declaring and proclaiming your nationality, for those of you that comprehend that. However, why are we doing this, guys? Of course, every Wednesday, this is what it's for, guys. You really are enjoying this and you appreciate this. And get your full-year 7hillstar Astro Calendar and Transit Report, alrighty, for 180 units in lieu of lawful money, and we will send it out to you in PDF form. It is not a reading, it's not for 30 minutes, so it's just the minimum time until I can find the option on my website dashboard that says I don't have to put a time. All right, but it's under appointments, so you guys can get it by appointment. So I guess since they're using the term appointments, they're keeping a clock up there. All righty, so continuing, right? That's why you guys should, when you come here and you're checking it out based off of these 7-day astro weather reports, That's what the full year is for. You guys can really check out your full year with some of those new testimonies up there, because we can only have a certain amount of testimonies up at the bottom of the website at a certain amount of time. I want to keep putting new ones and things of that nature, but it doesn't work like that. So you guys that are up here now, don't get upset when we remove some of you guys to put up some of the new ones, right? Because I know there's some people like, I gave my testimony months ago. Like, it's okay. We're trying to figure out if we can just keep more up there and have a list of, testimonies without it going away, unless we have to transact more space. It's like, anyhowser. Last but not least, guys, you guys already know we're finishing this up here. We just finished cycle 6. We're halfway through for our 7 Hill Star Astrology AstroLiteracy Sessions Protocol Certification Workshop, right? Intensive. All right, you guys know, even though we're in the middle of it, you guys want to get the archive for it, right? You guys can go and get, Brother Corey's got the Encyclopedia of Astrology there. Hey, man, where's mine? Mine's over there. Let me go grab mine. So you guys can, check that out. You can get the archive too. The only thing about getting the archive though, guys, I won't be there live. So you will have to be tested, through me, so to speak. I will have to take you through different drills to just make sure you're comprehending how to read. However, it's for advanced astrologers. It's definitely for people that are past.
Jag highlighted?
Huh?
Jag highlighted, yeah.
Is what highlighted?
I can't.
Jag highlighted. Has Jag been highlighted the whole time you've been talking?
I think you're highlighted. I think you're highlighted. I think we're passing the ball again.
Okay. See, I'm trying to do video production and promotion at the same time. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. It happens, right? I think we're in that Mercury retrograde shadow anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Don't highlight me.
Right? It's like that guy's lips isn't moving, but I hear sounds, but it's his thumbnail. Anyway, yeah, guys. So that's the session there, guys. And last but not least, guys, you already know. Get your hands on Astrology 101 Workshop 2020 Google Drive archive. All of the videos, guys, that we've done are archived here, and there's so many other workshops, guys, as you know, that you can get your hands on. However, the first Prophet Noble Drew University AstroCivics Community Meetup, even though I usually don't tell you guys this, it's within here, right? So the first one's in there included, and you guys won't even know it because all your transaction for is for the 5 videos for the workshop, and I just threw extras in there, right? So when you guys actually come for the workshop, it's so many things in here loaded. Woo-wee. You should be straight for a good year or two. All right. So with that being said, right, here we go. Last but not least.
Wait, bro, I see you, bro. I don't see the screen. If you showing them the screen.
Are you serious? It went out?
Yeah. I don't know if you were showing them the screen when you were just saying that. You got to show them again.
Crazy. Yeah. This is an amazing kind of night, right? Tonight.
Got to show them again.
Show them again, man.
Show them again. All right.
I'm on my Terrence Howard, man.
Oh, Terrence Howard, man. Show them again. All right, let's try it again, right? Boom shakalaka. Last part I said this part here. I said, guys, Astrology 101 Workshop 2020 Google Drive archive, 5 videos, 5 times 27 is 135 units in lieu of lawful money for your eleemosynary tuition. And within that, because really the reason why we do everything at the forefront of our minds and everything we do, look, it's Prophet Noble Drew at the forefront of our minds with everything that we do, guys. You know what I mean? We're being industrious. We're taking what we study by meeting Prophet Noble Drew and his literature. And we're bringing you what we are bringing you guys just with our own thinking. All righty. Not looking for anyone's approval or anything because we're not criminals. So with that being said, criminals need permission. You know what I'm saying? People that are, and when I say criminals need permission, because permission, another term for permission is license. I know that's a heavy thought for somebody to say. If we're talking astrology, it's like, wow, man, how do you call people that hold license criminals? Well, I mean, if I'm lying, correct me, brothers. This is in public. You can correct me. I'm serious. You get a pass. That's always really, G checking me. I don't care. See, I'm obviously, so I must not be wrong. you know, but you guys, it's up to you guys to research why it's a crime to have a license. You gave up your rights, privileges, huh? Anyway, so with that being said, probably no draw leads. I try not to say it so harsh, but anyway,
you gave up your rights and privileges.
You gave up your rights and privileges. Come on.
You gave up your rights for privileges, huh?
Who taught you that?
Who taught you that? Right? So anyhow, guys, we really appreciate you. I think this is where I'm going to stop the screen share officially, guys. Let me actually stop the screen share, guys. And I, really enjoyed this. Really, a whole lot. Stop the broadcast and move the spotlight so that everybody can be seen. Let me put this joint on there like that. Change up the view to gallery view. All right, here we go. So you all, wow, that is looking really grainy on the OBS version with the chart behind me. It's like I'm looking on my computer and I can see the grains. Like I need to fix the scaling for the green screen. But anyway, so guys, with that being said, we thank you all so much for joining us. And this is the part where we all show teeth, I guess. Wait for Brother Corey.
Come back, brother. What do you do?
And got to get off of this thing. It is exactly 2100 exactly. Mother Sekhmet's got a woman's auxiliary that she's thrown together. She didn't, post it publicly or anything like that. She just, a few sisters that's been sincere that she's been speaking to throughout or whatever. However, anybody's ears on this now, I know a few mothers that have their ears on us. It'll probably be via my Zoom account, our Zoom account here. And Mother Sekhmet will be, speaking to the sisters. I won't be really saying anything at all. Whatever she asks of me, I will make sure that I, have there for you guys or whatever, so to speak. Yeah, you know what I mean? Have there for you guys or whatever, so to speak. So I'm going to yield the floor so that the mothers can get to their, there was like a prototype a couple cycles ago, but Mother Sekhmet's moving forward with this woman's auxiliary thing. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And I was like, all right, you got my support, so we see how it goes. Right. So
yeah, support the mothers.
Yeah, mothers only. I'm telling you, even though I'm going to be in there, I'm not going to be talking. This is just me just kind of just, and if something's said wrong, I'll make a, hey, this is not right. Pass a note, because, like Brother Taj told us in one of those last conversations, we was all on the phone with him. He's like, and don't forget to put the mother out front. The mother's out front. He said that to Sekhmet, actually. He said that to Sekhmet, if I'm not mistaken, but he was talking to us, but it was as Sekhmet was talking to him. But anyway, so anyhow,
yeah, I second that. I bear witness to that testimony.
Yeah, Islam. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is what it is. So with that being said, we love you guys. Yeah. All right. So with that, where Basil Bamboo go?
Peace and love. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, she like, yo, I'm ready to go, son. Tell him.
Yeah. Hey, yo, bro, that shirt. Remember we was talking about TMT Ninja Turtles and we just gonna use that as Jesus?
Yo, y'all are hilarious, yo. Y'all need some help, yo. Yo. Wow.
Oh, Raphael.
Really, bro? Is that Raphael? I like Michelangelo. Is that Raphael?
It's like they made the colors.
It's all of them, yeah.
It's all of them with all the colors and shit.
Gotcha. It's very cross-colored TMNT. I get that. All right,
it's a diverse testimony, bro. It's a diverse testimony, you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, right?
Islam. Right, peace and love, y'all.
All right, Islam, y'all. Love you, brothers. Islam. All right, Basil Bamboo Bey. All right, Islam, y'all. Namaste. Peace and love.